Seth Godin, We Are All Weird, The Rise of Tribes and the End of Normal. In We Are All Weird, Seth Godin takes a pointed look at how the mass market is dissolving and explores the rise of individualism in today's society. This eye-opening book discusses the redefinition of what is considered normal, and delves into the growing importance of embracing what makes us unique. Diving into themes such as how the concept of normal was created to sell mass-market products, the changes in marketing, and the impact of technology, Godin explains why the weird are set to dominate in this brave new world.
Embracing the weird. The Antwerp Zoo's story is a testament to the power of engaging with the masses. However, the contemporary world is experiencing a shift in the mass market's trends towards individualism, and the future is bound to be strange. Seth Godin delves into it by giving meanings to various concepts: mass, normal, weird, and rich. The mass refers to the traditional norms or the status quo, while the normal changes from culture to culture. The weird category is for those who choose to break free from traditional norms. Finally, rich people are those who have the resources to embrace their weirdness. The choice is yours, to be on the traditional or weird side. Seth Godin advises people to take the bold step towards embracing the bizarre to succeed in this changing world. The Invention of Normal. Discover how mass production invented the concept of normal and how choosing to be weird is changing consumer trends. Have you ever stopped to think about why there is a bottle of Heinz ketchup in nearly every American fridge? Blame it on the logic of mass production. Companies discovered that catering to individual tastes was costly and instead marketed to the masses, making everyone's desires the same. The power of advertising defined the public's desires and ostracized anyone who didn't conform. This led to the invention of the concept of normal. Now we all know what normal means. Normal people drive cars, drink Coke, and buy Heinz ketchup. But are we all destined to live lives dictated by conformity? Not necessarily. We can choose to be weird. And it turns out more and more people are opting for the odd, changing consumer trends. By comparing two neighborhoods in Manhattan, we see that the weird is becoming more popular. In Midtown, major retailers sell products to tourists, conforming to the masses. But in the East Village, diversity thrives, and nothing is normal. Given the option, which neighborhood would you choose? 30 years ago, the three big TV networks were watched by 90% of the population. Now their viewership is down to 30%, as more people turn away from mass media. As the weird in all its varieties becomes more popular, there is no doubt that this trend will continue. The message here is clear: the concept of normal was invented to sell mass-market products, but we can choose to embrace our unique individuality and reject conformity. Embracing the weirdness. Being weird is a natural human trait, as seen in the ancient Chauvet caves in France. With technological advances and the internet, people can now indulge in their niche interests and connect with like minds globally. This shift in society also presents a new opportunity for businesses to tailor products and market to a dedicated few. Being weird is not about commerce but about community. The growing trend towards weirdness allows people to find and connect with their tribes. Embrace your weirdness. As people increasingly identify with their own unique desires and habits, the norm is eroding, leading to a new era of diversity and choice. This phenomenon can be visualized as a bell curve where the middle hump is shrinking, and the fringes are growing. In a world where the popular is no longer as popular, people have more power to choose and diversify. This shift is evident in every industry, from television to the food market. Embracing one's individuality leads to more choices and more power. The standardization of education enforces conformity and disregards the individuality of each student, but allowing for students to find their own path leads to greater success in the job market, as demonstrated by successful outliers like Yo-Yo Ma and Richard Branson. We are all weird, but that's a good thing, and it's time to embrace it.
Ultimately, We Are All Weird asserts that the decline of the mass market and rise of individualism are positive developments in our society. As people deliberately seek out their unique interests, they are using their inherent power to take control and find their tribes. Businesses are adapting to this shift, and the future is set to be dominated by those who actively embrace the weird. The book also contends that institutions, such as education, should evolve to foster individualism and promote varied paths to success. Embracing what makes us unique and moving away from conformity will undoubtedly shape this rapidly changing world.